I feel like a lot of people are starting self-improvement in the completely like the wrong path without the right idea of how to actually approach it. And they're making the mistake that pretty much even I made when I first began in 2022. When you see these YouTubers, self-improvement YouTubers talk about, all these habits that you need to do, you immediately get the idea that you need to do them as well, right? They have this routine that they tell you whatever it is and you literally copy paste it into your life, and the truth is it's not going to work out in the long term, and more than it not working out, it's not going to make any sense. I remember I when I first started self improvement, I started meditating for 1 hour a day. I'm not exaggerating this even one bit. I started meditating 1 hour a day, reading books 2.5 hours a day, waking up at 4:30 to do my cardio for literally no reason. It's not like I had a time constraint that I was freaking busy 24/7, nothing like that. And yet I woke up at 4:30 because I thought I was being disciplined. I mean, it was, but like the extra sleep would have been more beneficial to my life. But nonetheless, that was stupid. And eventually, it got to a point where I lost my purpose of why I'm even doing this self improvement stuff. I forgot why exactly I'm doing all this stuff because it left me in a space where I was neither enjoying my life and being happy, nor did these habits actually improve my life. And like it literally left me in between. And it left me in a space where people were calling me stupid for doing the things that I did. And I did not agree with them back then, but now I might kind of agree. I mean, reading for 2.5 hours was stupid, man. Despite the fact that, every self improvement YouTuber will tell you meditate, go to the gym, work out, freaking get sunlight and do this, do that, do this, do that. That is not how you're going to approach it, or that's not how you should approach it. The thing is, everyone is different, and you know that. I'm not going to sit here and be cliche and talk about it, but everyone has different weaknesses and different strong points in their life. What may be a strong point for me might not necessarily be a strong point for you. I am not super fat, my physique is decent. For you, you may be super fat, you may be super skinny, you may be not happy with your physique. You need to go to the gym, you need to prioritize that. Of course, I'll still work out, but perhaps I need to focus on something else. And I do need to focus on something else, and I'm going to put my effort into that. And whatever that is, you already might be successful in that. Everyone is different, right? My strength might be your weakness, my weakness might be your strength. And how can one routine, one set of habits fit both of us and help us succeed? It's just not going to work out, right? I'm going to need different things to improve on. You're going to need different things to help you improve on. That's how life is for everyone. So I hate when these YouTubers or whoever tells you, do this, do this, do this, and your life will be successful. No, take poor people for example. People often you'll hear athletes talking about their struggles of growing up. You think they had a single clue about self improvement? You think they were sitting and meditating for 1 hour? You think they were sitting and freaking going to the gym? No, it's great that we have this knowledge, but we also need to know where to exactly use this knowledge. It's not You can't blindly follow what people say and then copy it onto your life and expect the same results that they got. I'll be honest, I hear some of these stories that these self-improvement influencers talk about, and my life was nothing like theirs in past. It was nothing like theirs. For one, I never grew up in a poor family. I never struggled like that, like some of them did. In other cases, some of them were severely addicted to things that they probably should not be addicted to. I never had that issue either. My life was decent throughout. It wasn't the best, nor was it the complete worst. And I needed to do something that would fit me to help me improve in my life. And eventually I did, but in the start it wasn't the case. I was just blindly following whatever these people said. So look, there are habits that you need to follow and they're great. Meditation, working out, they're great, but utilize it in a way that will benefit your life. I'll give you an example. I used to read 2.5 hours, like I said. I don't read books anymore, and I don't mean that as a flex, but I just don't see the point in needing to read. If I'm genuinely lacking in something that I need to learn on, and I feel like okay, I need this piece of knowledge, sure, I'll go and do it. But otherwise, I'm not just gonna read books for the sake of it. I don't meditate more than 15 minutes a day. I used to meditate for an hour, and has my mental health gotten any worse? No, it's probably gotten a tad bit better. So the point is, do things in a way that it fits you. Don't just blindly listen to these people. And just because they have a billion subscribers, they are successful. Sure, they've done something right, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to make you successful. You need to do certain things that will fit your life and give you the most optimal results for you. And no one knows that more than you. So I'm not telling you to back off and on your habits and chill out. Like that's not what I'm saying. Just utilize these habits in a more beneficial way towards you. That's all I'm saying. Don't The point of this video is just don't blindly follow what these people say, man. Most of these guys are saying things that it'll grab your attention. They'll often say things that are very different from what the average person thinks, and you may be like, oh yeah, that's why he's successful. No, often what they say is very stupid. Some people will tell you the way to get a great physique is by stuffing yourself with food, stuffing yourself with protein, and you get a great physique. Like, they say some nonsense like this, man. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but as much as what they give you is knowledge, utilize it in the best way possible is what I'm saying. So, yeah, bye. I ranted too much, way too much.